working out yet changes our physical, but it really, really changed my mental so much.
That's why I want to get my revenge on him.
Yeah.
It's not okay to do this to girls because you don't know how it's making them feel when you don't make them feel like they're worth anything.
Don't know exactly, but like just to say it and admit it, but like that's what we have to do is take ownerships of the things that own us.
It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's April 7th. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, you guys. 2 nights in a row of thunderstorms and a shaking dog back there. She's passed out and my head is exploding from allergies and I am like so tired. But anyways, I saw this happening on Twitter and Instagram and I was like, what is this? Let's talk about it, because y'all know that I am all about body positivity, and I'm also all about influencers being a little bit more honest about who they are. Some influencers I just figured everyone knew were being deceptive and lying, and those included the Kardashians. So when I saw this was trending in a big story, I was like, why does everyone care? This is so weird. Doesn't everyone know that Khloe like edits her photos? But it was the fact that an unedited photo of her was leaked. Now the photo was shared on Instagram and they claim that the photo was because that had been released by like an assistant, unauthorized, and with very few edits. And the photo was taken on the Easter weekend. Now in the photo, she's wearing a leopard bikini and she looks fit, she looks fabulous. Her face doesn't have a lot of makeup on it. It doesn't have any of the heavy edits where, you know, her waist has been distorted, or you can see like she loves to slim down the waist. And I thought everyone knew that she was doing slim waist things when she did that. I thought people assumed, like I truly thought people realized that when she was doing these photos that they were edited. I didn't realize that people didn't realize they weren't edited. Khloe's always been sort of this tall, kind of straight and up and down girl. There's nothing wrong with being straight and up and down. Not every girl is an hourglass. Hourglass figures are not super common. They're not like the most common figure, and it's not a figure that everyone naturally has. So she and her sisters, specifically Kim, have really worked a long time to try to promote the hourglass image, because I think that's what they believe to be attractive. And what you believe to be attractive and what they believe to be attractive are not the same thing. But Khloe and her sisters want this really hourglass figure. And they've, you know, Kim has gone on for years saying that she hasn't had anything put in her booty, but there's long been rumors about her doing transfers where they have fat removed from her stomach and then have it put back in her behind. And if you look at photos of Kim, it's pretty obvious over the years that her posterior has gotten larger and her stomach has gotten smaller. But if that's what makes her happy, I guess. But Khloe, her thing has always been like, I'm a workout guru. Like, I'm out working out all the time. I'm promoting this healthy lifestyle. I do all of these things. I'm making sure that I'm eating right, and I'm always posting photos working out. So people believed that Khloe had maintained and achieved her aesthetic through working out. And by the way, I don't think there's any doubt that she does work out and that she does put in a lot of work and time and effort to maintain her physical appearance. But I think what happened is that when the photo leaked, which showed Khloe without the perfectly pulled in tummy and with like her skin having texture, where you could see flaws, where you could fully see her belly button, where you could notice if there was maybe scars, where you could see maybe stretch marks. It just was unretouched and it looked natural. She also wasn't wearing a lot of makeup, so you didn't see like the super puffy big lips that you've seen with her, or the sculpting that she often does to her nose and her face in the photos. And a lot of people criticize her because she posts a photo, and if you go to her Instagram, people are always like, that's your face today, Khloe? It's like a different person, you know, because the editing is so clear to so many people. When the photo was leaked, immediately they went into like panic mode, and they started like going on and trying to get the photos removed from every single account that's posted it. And listen, I shared it onto my Instagram, and I'm fully prepared, and I think maybe they will try to take it down. I don't really know. And if they do, I just think it's going to make the whole situation worse because they've already done this to so many accounts, and now the headline is that she is trying to stop people from sharing this photo. And the headline is now that the woman that promotes body positivity through her brand, Good American, is trying to remove a photo of her unretouched, unedited, unphotoshopped. So how can you be about body positivity if a photo leaks, which it was out, I think it was on her Instagram or maybe her grandma's. Either way, is it really a leak or did she just not know about it? Anyway, her publicists are telling people that the photo was not authorized. The photos start circulating on Twitter, on Instagram, and counts start going down. In fact, I was on Twitter and I started popping off and I started seeing all these people saying like, oh, my Twitter account's locked, or I can't get into my Instagram, or they removed this photo. And everyone was posting on Twitter like, Khloe, if you take down my Twitter, I don't even care. Or if you're gonna sue me, it doesn't really matter because whatever, like I don't have the money, so sue me kind of thing. So Khloe was apparently just like really upset about the photos being leaked. And she apparently feels horrible. And this is according to Life and Style. She feels bad. They say that Coco's family is divided on the situation after an unnamed assistant posted the unauthorized and unedited photo of her that showed her standing in a cheetah print bikini. Sorry, it was cheetah, not leopard. And it says Kim and Kylie blame the assistant. Kourtney thinks Khloe should have known better and just left it alone. And Kris is in panic mode trying to fix it. They're definitely worried about the fallout and how it will affect all of their brands. And they say the damage control is already in place and bending over backwards, and everyone's trying to make it right. They've been circulating for days now that they're showing up on magazines. They're in the Daily Mail. They're on Page 6. There's really no way for this photo to be taken down because it was put out on the internet, screenshots were taken, and now it's just circulating widely. Now, her marketing officer for Kim's brand said this: the color edited photo was taken of Khloe during a private family gathering and posted to social media without permission by mistake by an assistant. Khloe looks beautiful, but it is within the right of the copyright owner to not want an image not intended to be published taken down. Now, an insider says that the Life and Style body, the Revenge Body host was ballistic when she saw the photo circulating. She hated the photo and demanded that the team take it down. I'm really over the moon. It's all very confusing to me why she's so, I mean, okay, your assistant posted a photo, it was an accident, and you're upset that the photo is out there and you don't like it. Khloe has been honest about how she feels about her body, and she has been honest that she doesn't like that people are so critical of her and that it eats her up inside. But I think the reverse has happened here because she doesn't like the criticism, and it's almost in a way like she has developed this dysmorphia of her body, and that the image that she puts out on her social media, she likes, but when the fans look at her and then they see her on the show or in a video, they say the images don't match. And they're like, Khloe, this doesn't make sense. And they think that her images are so over curated, they're unrealistic, and they don't match this whole idea of body positivity. Like if you're truly body positive, you shouldn't have to edit, Photoshop, curate. But this is the world of fast fashion and of clicks and grabs. And so in her mind, she's just probably thinking, well, this is what's going to get people like drawn in. I don't know. But when you start to look different, so different in your photos that literally most of the comments on the post are like, we don't know who you are, you start to see a trend. So she's like threatening to sue all these people that have posted the photo. People that have supported her now that were even on the show with her, Revenge Body, are like super upset with her because she didn't own it. Will Ontiveros says that Khloe missed the opportunity to own her amazing figure and support natural beauty. He said, I couldn't understand the hype, but I know that the family are so anal about the pictures because they're critiqued constantly. Once you get into the Photoshop game, it's hard to get out. Everything you see of them is perfection. So the photo is not ugly. And then there's people that are like body positivity, like saying that Khloe has a right to not want this photo out. And so she should have the right to want to have it taken down. So you have people that support it and say, yes, take the photo down. And then you have people that say, she's selling an image of body positivity and she's literally trying to take a photo down of her unedited, looking how she is, and now everyone can see who she is. And the family's like somehow panicked that everyone's going to be like, you guys are fake. And in my mind, I'm like, didn't you guys already know they were fake? Like, didn't you know when you looked at their images that they weren't real? Didn't you know that the waist trainers don't really work? Didn't you realize that they have a lot of money and they probably have doctors that know how to put scars that you can't see into places so that they can get lipo or whatever it is that they want to get? It's when you claim to be transparent and you claim to be authentic and then you claim to be body positive and then you're not doing the work to do the same thing. That's, I think, where people who have supported this image that she has put out don't like it. So I don't think they're going to get canceled over this. I don't think anything major is going to happen, but I would say if she really wants to like temp down the energy on her right now, the best thing that she could do is just let the photo be out there. The damage is already done, whatever that is, and further protest of it is only going to further make people angry at her because they're going to say, Khloe, what are you trying to hide? It's a tough situation for her to be in, especially if she didn't want the photo out. But again, like the guy from the former person that was on Revenge Body, like Will said, is once you get into the Photoshop game, it's hard to get out of. But, you know, in 2021, a lot of people are getting pretty sick of Photoshop. And it's not hard to figure out when things are Photoshopped. So at some point in time, you got to start being honest with your audience, especially if you're selling to your audience that you're body positive, but you can't feel positive about yourself. You're beautiful, Khloe. You have nothing to worry about. The photo is beautiful. And I really hope you realize as a learning lesson that fighting this and threatening to sue people only puts your brand in a worse light than if you just had sucked it up, taken the hit and said, okay, that sucked that happened, but it's me. I don't know if she thinks now that she can't put out those highly edited photos anymore, because now if she puts out more of those highly edited images, people are gonna know that she's faking it. Oh, and that's what a lot of people have said. Like, she's called out now. Her scam has been revealed. So she literally cannot post photos with this waist anymore because we know that she doesn't have that waist. Well, that's true. But I already thought you kind of knew that she was doing those things, didn't you? I mean, I did. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.